Welcome back to the series where we are looking at the reason why physician entrepreneurs don't market their businesses, which by this time you'd have figured out is a very, very dangerous habit. And we're going to look at the fourth reason. And that reason is I don't have time to do it. Okay. I don't have time to do that. Okay. So in this episode, I'm going to ask you to do something for me before we even get started, which is one, I want you to understand that I love you. I want you to understand that I'm here for you. I want you to understand that I'm rooting for you. And the reason why I want you to understand that is because I'm going to give you some harsh realities. Okay. These are realities. This is true, whether I say it or not. I'm not saying this to be mean or anything like this, but I need you to get it because this is the reality of the life of an entrepreneur. And this is the reality of business. Okay. So I want you to understand that I'm not coming against you. I'm coming against an ideology that will ruin your business. Okay. So this is not against you. So I want you and I to come against this ideology. This is what we're doing now. It may sound a little harsh, but I'm on your side and I love you and I'm rooting for you and I'm here for you. But I cannot sit idly by and let this ideology destroy you. Okay. Okay. Because if it destroys you, destroy your financial freedom, your time freedom, all of that stuff. Nobody cares that you think you don't have time. Nobody cares. Your business doesn't care. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Okay. Marketing is a requirement. Okay. Marketing is non negotiable. Marketing your business is not like you don't have time. What does that mean? That's like me saying, like I don't have time to eat. I don't have time to sleep. I don't have time to pee. I'm a pediatrician, okay? I don't have time to pee. I don't have time to poop. I don't have to what? Nobody cares. This is something that just happens. This is a non-negotiable. This is a requirement. This is a must. This is you don't get to not have time. This is not a thing. This is not a thing. Look at the most successful businesses in the world. They master this because it is a foundational skill that must be mastered. It's like a sprinter say, I don't have time to work my core. What? Nobody cares. You'll be removed from the race. Once you start running, you'll be found out. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. It's as ridiculous as saying, I don't have time to breathe. You don't have time to be alive then. If you don't have time to market, you do not have time to build a thriving business that will give you time freedom and give you financial freedom. You don't have time for it. You're too busy for it. You are too busy. And this is something that I've seen happen over and over. Like, I don't have time for it. Oh, I'll just outsource it. And I don't have any issues with outsourcing, except when you're not outsourcing, you're abdicating. Like, I don't want to make this my responsibility, so I'm going to throw some money at it. And it doesn't work. And let me tell you what marketing companies that have no integrity love, they love doctors who want to abdicate their marketing because you will never call them out. You will never see that they're not doing their job. You will continue to pay them for years and years, even though they're not creating a result. And they're going to publish some graph to show you that indeed they're creating you a result when you can't see that result in their business. And you will believe them and they will gaslight you and they will make hundreds of thousands of dollars for you with nothing to show for it. They love it when you decide, I don't have time to market. You have time to market. If you don't have time to market, you don't have time to be in business. You don't have time for your business to grow. You don't have time for your business to be sustainable. You don't have time. You are just too busy. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. It's like, guys, think of it this way. It's like gravity. Okay? You're like, I don't believe in gravity. Nobody cares. I'm just gonna jump off. I just decided, yeah, I can fly. I can fly. Like gravity, I just don't believe in it. And I just don't, nobody cares. If you jump off the building, you will break your legs. If you don't believe in it, if you don't think you have time for it, your business will face the consequences. There are consequences of not marketing. There are consequences. So you don't get to choose like I don't have time. Like what do you mean? You don't have time. I don't have time to market. Oh, you need to find time because guess what your business needs? It needs some marketing. Nobody's going to market it for you. Whenever you feel like, oh, I can do this without marketing, just remember that the most successful businesses are still marketing. They still are. Trillion-dollar companies are still marketing. It is a level of pride to think you can get away with it. So you saying you don't have time is like it's optional. It's not optional. If you don't have time for it, you too busy. Okay. All right. So I just said that so you understand. Like, and this is not me telling you something I think. This just is. I'm just telling you what is. So I need you to go like, I have time. This is my job. This is my market is your job. Is your job as an entrepreneur. Anyhow. Okay. So let me give you the solution, right? I just painted the picture so you can understand that, but I will never leave you without a solution. And you may be saying, oh my Dr. Una, my goodness, I had to tell myself this stuff. Okay. I run 5 businesses. You don't run, the marketing is something that needs to happen. Selling is something that it just needs to happen. Okay. So solution. I'll give you a 3-part solution. First thing is you must recognize it as a non-negotiable. Marketing is non-negotiable. As long as you fight that, there is pain to be had because there will be consequences. There is pain to be had. Okay? So you must recognize it as a non-negotiable. This is something that must happen. Must happen in my business. Must happen. Number two, leverage your team. Okay? You might say, oh, Dr. Una, you don't get it. I'm so busy. Leverage your team. Leverage every member of your team to be involved in your marketing system. So in our world, we train you to have a marketing system. I'll talk about that because that's number 3, but you don't have to do it by yourself. You can leverage your team, but you can't remove yourself from it. Hide your head in the sand and all. You can't do that. You got to know what it is. You got to be able to lead a team. You got to be able to know when people are playing you. You have to know what message what resonates with your people. You have to have a voice out there. Okay. So number 2, leverage your team. You don't have to do it alone. I don't do it alone. But you can't just remove yourself. That's number 2. Number 3, build a system around it. Okay, it's a non-negotiable. All right? So you build a system around it. So let me give you an example of some things that will happen with your marketing system. Building those relationships with your referral sources, email marketing, reviews, maybe you speak on certain stages, your social media, your events, and all of those things. Like for instance, okay, there's a whole system, and we talk about this in all of our programs, but there's a whole system. And then you build a system around it. The same way you have a system, 9 to 5, let's say in a private practice, we see patients at this time, we do our prior auths at this time, we take lunch at this time, we do that. Like, hello, just build that too. Okay. Like, so for instance, in my private practice, we have a system for our referrals. This is the number of contacts we make with them. This is the way we tell them thank you. This is the way we categorize them, warm, hot, cold, and all of those kind of things. It's a system that runs. It runs, and I have my team members involved in all of this stuff. Email marketing. Like we send out an email. What is that for you? Is it once a week? Is it twice a week? Like in EntreMD, we do it twice a week, right? Giving value and all of those things, inviting people to work with, letting them know about our programs, our podcasts, our books, all of those kind of things, right? So email marketing, is it twice a week, once every other week, once a month, whatever, but knowing that this is something that we do, right? Reviews, like you ask for reviews. Is there a system around that? In all my companies, there's systems around that. And so because of that, we constantly get reviews, right? Constantly. Like for instance, watch me do it. Okay, you're listening to the EntreMD podcast. If this podcast has helped you in any way, whether it was this big mindset shift, a big strategy that turned things around, you figured out how to hire people better, all of those kind of things. I've had people tell me, oh, my practice survived the pandemic because of you. I listened to this podcast episode. I was able to weather this storm and all of those things. If it's been a gift to you at all, I want you to go to Google. I want you to type in EntreMD. And you're going to see our Google business profile. And I would love for you to leave us a review. I really love 5 stars, okay? But I'd love for you to leave your review and share a bit of your story, like what the podcast has made possible for you. Do that for us, okay? Did you see that? There you go, right? Okay, but you have a system around it. Every one of our business, we have systems around this, like when we ask and how we ask and all of that stuff, right? Social media, what are you doing? Are you posting? Like, again, you build a system around it, so you're not needing to think about it, like generate the plan every single time because there's already a plan. Right? There's already a plan. We're working the plan. Because of that, we're getting all these new patients, new clients, all of these things, right? You are a coach or you're a speaker, Like you can have a plan for the number of podcast episodes I go to be a guest on, right? And I go to be a guest 4 times a month. Okay. How are you going to ask? Same way. Like, hey guys, this podcast episode, if it's been a gift to you, and you know the EntreMD message needs to be in a community that you're part of or on a podcast that you listen to, please connect us with the leaders of the community, connect us with the hosts of those podcasts. We would love to go be a guest there. Okay. Like, and I could say, I don't do that on this podcast, but I can decide I do this twice a month. Okay. Okay. So what I want you to do, I want you to do these 3 things today. I want you to do these 3 things today. I want you to decide marketing is a non-negotiable. I want you to decide to leverage your team. I want you to decide to build a system around it. And if you will do these 3 things, you will have time to market and you will not need to face the harsh consequences of not marketing your business. Okay. So as always, if you need help, reach out to us on entremd.com/call. We are all about helping you leverage your time the right way, building a marketing system, all of those things, because we know every physician can rock it as a marketer. We've helped hundreds and hundreds of docs do this. You will see the doctors in our programs in the EntreMD Business School crushing it, showing up on some of the biggest stages, having unbelievable impact, whether they're private practice or they're coaches or they're speakers or whatever, right? So entremd.com/call, we'll be happy to help you. And I want you to lean into this new version of you that has time to market, that is building a sustainable business, that ends up having all the clients and all the patients that you want to have. You're hitting your revenue goals, and you buy your time back. You build this team that can lead your business, and you're just having the dream business and the dream life. I want that for you. I know you can have it. We've helped so many people do that. But as long as you say you don't have time for marketing, it can never happen. But now that you've decided that it's a non-negotiable, I'm excited for you because everything is about to change. Rooting for you always. See you on the next episode of the EntreMD podcast.